This is Jimi Hendrix, and this is episode 63. Rule number 3. Success leaves clues on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. Did you know that there are success patterns to help you to enjoy more? To help you live a better and extraordinary life right now? Well, I'm Jimi Hendrix. I am an adversity authority. I am a motivational speaker, success, confidence, and thrive coach. I member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I am here to help you find these success patterns. Let's go. Okay, I wish to apologize in advance for the previous episode. I don't feel like I was given it justice. I was kind of, shall we say, under the weather, so please forgive the faux pas. I was under the weather and struggling with some personal matters. But now we're going to go ahead and go with success leaves clues. Now you might say, well, how does success leave clues? Find a mentor, okay? Or even more, find multiple mentors. There's those that are like mentors from afar. So you buy their books. Maybe you see them on YouTube or hear them in a podcast. They're like a mentor to you. I have many of those. And find a touchable mentor, one that you can sit across from and talk to. Now, there are some success people that say you have to pay for a mentor. You have to pay for a mentor. You don't. Let me give you a definition from a dictionary written by a man who knows his Bible. He said this in defining a mentor. A mentor is a friend and a close advisor who gives solid advice and admonition. Okay? You want to know how I think the mentorship process should be if you're getting a mentor that you can see virtually or even face-to-face? You go to that mentor, okay? Maybe in the process you're serving that mentor, okay? You serve to be served, if you get my drift. It kind of goes along with what those of you in the church, if you read the Book of Mormon, King Benjamin's addresses, behold, I tell you these things that you may learn wisdom, that you may learn that when you are in the service of your fellow beings, you're only in the service of your God. Or to put it plain to those who know the Bible, Jesus has said this in Matthew 25, inasmuch as ye have done it unto the least of these, my brethren, you have done it unto me. Now, if you ask me, a mentor is not someone that just goes around and toots their own horn and, if you want to be my mentee, you have to pay me. That is not a mentor. Okay? If you come and approach me for mentorship, say I'm a little bit further along the ladder of success, I will mentor me. But do not pay me. Because I agree with Daniel Lalonde. He says this. He says, you do not pay for a mentor. You pay for a coach. Now, I'm offering coaching services in various areas. If you're interested, the website will be at the end of the program, as well as, even more importantly, on the show notes for you to look at. And so, here's the thing. Success leaves clues. Dr. Mike Murdock said, either you can. He says, success leaves clues. Dr. Mike Murdock says, either you will mistake your way through life or you will mentor your way through life. Now, something that The theologian Jeffrey R. Holland said this, it's kind of a metaphor, it's kind of like he was an exhausted swimmer, he's out in the ocean, and the waves are pretty bad, and he's swimming, somebody with better luck, doesn't need to be going out there, with his canoe and paddle, and just beating the heck out of the poor guy to knock him in the water so he's drowned. No. And I want to explain that person gets a hand up. Okay? I believe this world in the field of success is having the wrong idea about mentors. And that's why there's many people in, no thanks to our reactive culture, who is brought in by the adversary of our souls himself. No thanks to that. There's more people trying to climb up the ladder of success. People saying, I'll be your mentor, but at the same time, they beat you down. No. Now, there was such a thing as admonition, as a mentor. It's not my job to walk you step by step. It's my job to show you some different angles to help you go step by step up the ladder. And to be your cheerleader. But I can't walk those steps with you. Okay? I can't walk those steps with you. I can't be one rung above you in the ladder, helping you up. I can only show you, here is the way. But now, that being said, because I'm serious, we have so many misnomers out there about success. We have so many misnomers. Empower your pattern. When I start those mentorship mastermind groups, when you have the virtual meetings, those aren't going to cost anything. What's going to cost you a little might be my live events, okay? But if you want to hop on virtually and contribute and receive my mentorship and possibly the mentorships of others that are willing to go by the rules of Empower Your Pattern, then that's fine. The only price is that you go by the 10 rules of Empower Your Pattern. Okay? That's the only price you pay. Unless you go to live events. And I won't let you know anything about pricing for live events until that point comes. It may very well be March of next year before I can set up one. And we'll just have to play that by ear, how that goes. But after live events, once I figure out how to set up the virtual masterminds, which hopefully will be by late summer and fall, at the live events, you will hear from me, and you will hear from those that have progressed well enough to be my faculty. Okay? And once you're there, you can hang on to your seatbelt and write down and take notes on the clues that we hand you. Meanwhile, there are other ways to get mentors besides just face-to-face. Face-to-face is wonderful, but sometimes it's not always practical. Read some good books. I'm serious. Get into some good books. If you're desperate to try to find a way to be successful, mentors are found in books. Mentors are found in YouTube videos. Mentors are found in any personal development CDs that you can get a hold of, or digital products, or online courses, however it is. The sad news is most people that want to be successful, they don't get that. I mean, look at me. People think that I should be a tutor for high school and college students. That's all well. I ain't got no problem with that. But I really feel called to do more online courses. On my website where I can be paid more. Okay? Success leaves clues. Mentorships. Whether you see the person in person or you go afar. I'm going to give you a quote by Dan Clark. He said, we become the average of the 5 people that we spend the time with the most and pay any price and travel any distance to be with them. That's for those of you who maybe are a little bit more financially solvent. If you want to find somebody that you have to pay to go see and have them be your mentor, you're going to have to be financially solvent. Because I understand, not everybody that is an entrepreneur is starting out with a lot of money. I'm sensitive to that. And so that's why I say success leaves clues. Open up a book, okay? It's like a lemon tree or a tree with any type of your favorite fruit. But you got to go to that tree and pluck off the fruit when you know it's ripe and ready for you. Okay? Most of my mentors have been from afar. Now, just recently, as of last month, almost 2 weeks ago, spoke to a potential mentor who's been a big help. But I'm just telling you what's on my mind, okay? Success leaves clues. Find mentors, in books, YouTube videos, whatever it takes. But don't just give up. Now, that being said, don't buy into some of these gimmicks of people that say, I want to be your mentor, but you have to pay me for it. And you have to pay to join my mastermind. If you feel like that's something you need to do or want to do, more power to you. But I don't think that's necessarily the best way to start, especially if you don't have a lot of money and having to go around to beg, steal, and borrow to get it, if you know what I mean. All right. Now I'm just telling it like it is, okay? When it comes to success, I don't sugarcoat anything. Because I buy into what Dana Lalonde says, you want a mentor, you don't pay that mentor. You pay someone to give you coaching on your success, not a mentor. And I can be both. My mentors, my mentorships, unpaid. My coaching, the first one is complimentary. Hope that you enjoyed listening to Empower Your Pattern. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the Empower Your Pattern 2.0 community. You can also reach me if you desire a complimentary coaching session, possibly even some further coaching, at amjameshendrick.com. It's all one word, lowercase, amjameshendrick.wordpress.com. That's amjameshendrick.wordpress.com. amjameshendrick.wordpress.com. And look at the contact information, the email, phone number, be in contact however you will, and I will take care of your needs. Until next time, do what others don't so you can be what others won't. Do what others don't so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, pursue happiness. God bless you.